Frank?
Yeah, kid.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever saw in here?
Kid, I have seen weird things come, and I have seen weird things go. But the weirdest thing I ever saw just had to cap it off.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Let me ask you a question, kid. Did you see that movie, Night of the Living Dead?
Yeah. That's the one where the corpses start eating the people, right? Sure. What about it?
Did you know that movie was based on a true case?
Come on, you're shitting me, right?
I ain't never been more serious in my life.
That's not possible. I mean, they showed zombies taking over the world.
Well, they changed it all around. What really happened was, back in 1969 in Pittsburgh at the VA hospital, there was a chemical spill, and all that stuff kind of leaked down into the morgue, and it made all the dead bodies kind of jump around as though it was alive.
What chemical?
2,4,5-trioxin, it's called. It was to kind of spray on marijuana or something, and the Darrow Chemical Company was trying to develop it for the Army. And they told the guy who made the movie that if he told the true story, they'd just sue his ass off. So he changed all the facts around.
So what really happened?
The transportation department got the orders crossed. And they shipped those bodies here instead of to the Darrow Chemical.
Yeah, these things don't leak, do they?
Leak? Hell no. These things are made by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it.
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Number stenciled on the side of the tank.
Your name, please.
George Wilson.
Stay on the line, Mr. Wilson. You're being directed.
You may not want to believe it, but those are reanimated corpses, just like out of a fucking Romero movie.
You're all going to die down here. If one of your group is infected, I require her life.
I want him in the Nemesis program.
Raccoon City, nearest urban center.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Brains.
Bodies of the recently dead are returning to life. Returning to life.
They've been dead a long time.
Center for Disease Control in Atlanta reject that theory, calling it preposterous beyond belief.
The dead are returning to life and attacking the living.
They feel that the only reasonable explanation is a germ, a bacteria or a virus that has a mind-altering effect on its victims.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk here.
I hit the fucking brain!
The normal question, the first question is always, are these cannibals? No, they are not cannibals. Cannibalism, in the true sense of the word, implies an interspecies activity. These creatures cannot be considered human. They prey on humans. They do not prey on each other. That's the difference. They attack and they feed only on warm human flesh. Intelligence? Seemingly little or no reasoning power. But basic skills remain are more remembered behaviors from normal life. There are reports of these creatures using tools, but even these actions are the most primitive. The use of external articles as bludgeons and so forth. I might point out to you that even animals will adopt the basic use of tools in this manner. These creatures are nothing but pure, motorized instinct. We must not be lulled by the concept that these are our family members or our friends. They are not. They will not respond to such emotions. They must be destroyed on sight.
That was Dr. Millard Roush.
Brains.
I realize that there's some things worse than death, and one of them is sitting here waiting to die.
I don't want to die here.
I saw a couple of buses in the garage. We could fix them up, we could reinforce them, and then get as far from here as possible.
And then what?
Oh, I have an idea. While we're at it, why don't we swing by the marina and hop on my boat and take it for a pleasure cruise, you jackasses.
Send for paramedics.
Wait a minute. That's a good idea. There's islands out in those lakes. There's not a lot of people on them.
I was kidding.
How far's the marina?
My God. You're serious?
I think it's a damn good idea. They don't come around here much anymore. It's like they've learned they can't get in.
We have to pick up Andy. He's part of the group.
Excuse me, not to shit on anyone's riff here, but let me just see if I grasp this concept, okay? You're suggesting that we take some fucking parking shuttles and reinforce them with some aluminum siding and then just head on over to the gun store where we watch our good friend Andy play some cowboy movie jump on the covered wagon bullshit. Then, we're gonna drive across the ruined city through a welcome committee of a few 100,000 dead cannibals, also that we can sail off into the sunset on this fucking asshole's boat? And head for some island that for all we know doesn't even exist?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a biohazard quarantine area due to risk of infection. You cannot be allowed to leave the city. All appropriate measures are being taken. The situation is under control. Please return to your home.
She's infected. She's infected on a massive level. How can you know that?
Because she is too.
We want you.
Do it! Kill her!
Do it!
Kill her now!
Just shoot him in the head. They seem to go down permanently when you shoot him in the head.
By removing the head or destroying the brain.
Some chemical is soaked into the soil of the graveyard and made the corpses come back to life.
She's not your mum anymore! In a minute she'll be just another zombie! Don't say that! We're not using the sex word! Everything's okay.
No, it's not. I've seen what happens to you once you've been bitten.
We can help you.
There's no going back.
It's being called Judgment Day by religious...
The dead are returning to life and attacking the living.
Walk here.